revolution erupts in France. Greece, Poland, Belgium drive out imperial rulers. In Haiti, former slaves cast off their chains. In Bolivia, Colombia, and Peru, rebels overthrow the Spanish Empire. At the very same time, another revolution is in the making, which will change the lives of every human being on the planet. The Industrial Revolution. For 100,000 years, mankind has made tools to overcome the limits of the human body and extend our control over the natural world. But they rely on muscle power. Now mankind develops a tool with potentially unlimited power. The key to the modern world, the machine.
This is a revolutionary transformation. It changed the way people live.
Today, we live in a world that's so full of products, it's hard for us to imagine what life was like before machines.
The north of England, 1768. Richard Arkwright. Self-taught, ambitious, a natural entrepreneur.
The root of civilization is the driving motivation of certain people at certain times to create something new. Something drives certain people that's not in most of us.
Arkwright's goal is to create a machine to stretch and spin cotton perfectly. John Kay, the clockmaker, brings the skills of the precision engineer. The two men work at night and in secret. Neighbors suspect they're practicing witchcraft. But the device they're making will give birth to the age of industry and the consumer society.
Now you begin to get a whole group of people who can afford to get products that once upon a time were really only available to the wealthy.
We can now enjoy things that we could never have before. We can eat things, wear things, play with things. We can produce so much more stuff, and almost all of this stuff is what people actually want.
Arkwright's machine turns raw cotton into thread more efficiently than any human being. He becomes the world's first industrial tycoon. And creates a new kind of workplace, the factory. Giant water-powered factories rise across the countryside. Cotton production in England skyrockets in 20 years. From 227,000 pounds spun by hand to 7.2 million pounds spun by machine.
The invention of the factory and industrial capitalism were the most revolutionary transformations in the history of civilization.
By 1850, England has 4,000 factories.